Hey, how's it going guys? Welcome back for another TOS video. So we're back here at Hunter Ville's extra. This is the 4th extra that we're going to take down. So yes, I'm guilty of using the ultimate OP team here, Fire Yen. So I find that this team is pretty much one of the easier team to clear this particular extra. Right, so let's go through a bit of the team members here. We have Fire Yen, we have Midea, we have Zhao Ling have not used Zhao Ling for so long. Right, so PR Sean, we have PR Uriel here, just nicely PR'd not too long ago. And yeah, let's get this battle going. So you can see I kind of had like super bad luck in this run, this extra run. Seriously, you can see the amount of stupid mistakes that I do throughout this entire battle, but I survive all of them somehow. Right, so 17 battles, this is a very long extra, so make sure you think of your strategy before attempting it, because you're gonna waste 10 pieces if you run half the battle and then die off. Right, so first mini boss right there with Trojan. So be glad that Trojan is the first mini boss, because first mini boss have relatively low HP, and then you're just gonna wipe it in one spin, hopefully. Right, so this particular battle have pretty much a lot of annoying battles, right? Like you can see mini mobs here. We have Salamander with Enchanted Shield. I mean, it's a good thing if you want to store CD, right? But in any case that you do not want to store CD and you just want to get it going, the Enchanted Shield is going to be a pain in the ass. Right, so next we have Archimage of Light, 2 electrifying runes. So here basically just dissolve it and you're good to go. Right, so first 2 or first 3 mini boss don't really have a lot of HP. Right, their skills might be annoying, but I'm very sure that they do not have a lot of HP. Right, so Medea's up. Let's make use of Medea's times 2 firepower, and no mini mobs is going to get in the way. Okay, so Medea's up, Fire Yen's up. So Midea gives you times 2 attack, times 2 team attack, and Fire Yen gives you times 2 team attack again. So basically you have a pretty sadistic, default base damage here. Right, so you can see here we have Archimage of Earth having 1.2 million defense. I mean, this team should be able to break 1.2 million defense on its own. But you can see here, PR Uriel, as I mentioned, one of the best utility cards out there now. Give the enemy 0 defense for 1 turn, and then you're bound to kill off this Archimage of Earth if you activate her. Right, in which I did, just to show a bit of PR Uriel's skill, and because she's CD6 now, so it's relatively easy to store back. Right, so here is stupid mistake number 1. So what we have here is the 2 witches. You have to dissolve all the fire runes and all of the earth runes on the other hand to deal damage. And notice I didn't dissolve everything, and I almost have to redo this extra. Right, look at the amount of HP I have. So that's all the fire, that's all the earth, and off they go. Right, in which I'm still in a pinch here, because Fire Yen halves your recovery, and that's the amount I recover, and we have cross fire trails here. So I'm in quite a tight situation here. So I have no choice but to activate Zhao Ling for that teeny weeny bit of convert. Do not have much attacking runes here. I only have fire to attack, and I have to carefully shift my runes around because of the cross fire trail. Can't touch any of it. So there we go. Dragonic Compulsion, in which is totally unnecessary if you have the amount of runes needed to kill this Tongtian Jiaozu off. Right, so here I try to clump my attacking runes, which is fire, light, and dark. So I just pick either light or dark, and then after that I'm good to go. Right, so if I manage to kill Tongtian Jiaozu off in that spin, that stalled bot there could have been my free kill for the second HP bar. But no, didn't die. Right, so second HP bar is monochrome trails. Right, notice there is a skull, probably because of media. Right, so I did Uriel's ×2 attack, her first active skill once again. And with the amount of boost, you know, Yens, Fire Yens ×2, Meteors ×2, Uriel's ×2, should be able to take Tongtian Jiaozu down. Right, so I keep using Uriel's skill is because she's on a very low cooldown. Right, like CD6 is very easy to store. She's basically like another Nerza if you have Nerza, right? And you know Nerza is an awesome converter. Right, speaking about Nerza, right? Next we have Nerza with Heart Shield. So here basically you need to dissolve like 20 Heart Shield, 20 Heart Runes if I remember correctly. So here is where you pretty much got to turn off Fire Yen because number one, she reduces your recovery by half, and number two, upon deactivation she will convert Heart Runes. So yeah, don't have to bring Heart Converters, right? So just turn off Fire Yen and then she'll give you some free convert there. Right, so you can see within 3 spins Nerza is dead. Shouldn't be that big of a deal here. Right, so done. Moving on. So 12 out of 17, we are almost at the end. So here is more starting to get more crucial. So next we have the 2 Komainus, Fortune and Retribution. So they have inheritance, meaning they're gonna inherit the dead ones, the dead stats. So make sure you kill them both together. So here, unfortunately, we have Fire, Light, Dark as our attacking rune, but none of these 3 runes have 5 runes on the board. Right, hence I have to go for single attack, and you know I pick one, target one, and then target the other one, kind of chip their HP down a bit. I mean, on that turn I could have done a full attack, but I'm just afraid that the Komainu of Retribution dies, and the one on the left is alive. That's gonna be pretty bad. Right, so I took a hit, and then get their HP to pretty much equal, and then full attack. Right, so you can see I'm back at dangerously low HP. So there we go, the reset and neutralize. Because we have 2 Fire Yen, so I can afford to leave the Fire Yen on, and then neutralize, reset one, just on the other Fire Yen. That's why media have to be turned off, because you know you only have 1 media, right? So here, 2-second movement time. Make sure you make your spin count. Right, I did activate Zhao Ling, right? Yep. So that amount of runes should be able to kill Jiang Ziya. If not, GG for you. I'm sorry. Right, so next, stupid mistake number 2. 4 combo op, and I'm a genius, I dissolve 5. Right, knowing that was 5 combo, I just released my finger. So the damage is massive here. So please count the number of ops and please spin exactly what this guy wants. Alright, if he wants 4 combo, give him 4 combo. If he wants 3 combo, give him 3 combo. And upon hitting the same number of combos, he will not attack you. So just take your time and grind him down. It doesn't hurt to grind here for, you know, if you have to. Right, so second HP bar is above 9 combos, which is one of the main reasons why I bring Sean. I mean, you can rely on Sky Drop and get 9 combo, but what are the chances, right? So here, go ahead with Sean at 3 rolls. You should be able to get more than 9 combos. I mean, the recent ultimate stage above 10 combos initial, so that is pretty much a practice for you guys already. So this above 9 combos plus Sky Drop shouldn't be a problem, right? So 15 out of 7, we have these 2 so-called mini mobs, I would say. Each one will generate a weathered rune on the board, and the other one is just will pop out of nowhere upon spinning. Right, so be careful of that. So for me, I will target the one at CD1, obviously, because I do not want to get hit. And that's the one that is gonna generate the one that pops out of nowhere. Right, that's that sudden weathered rune. So here you can rinse your skill if you want to. Right, but here, most importantly is Zhao Ling have to be ready before the boss. Right, very, very, very important. Zhao Ling must be ready at the boss. Right, so next we have Dipankara with water rune. So here at this point of time, you really want to pray that you have as little water rune on the board as possible. Right, so you can see with that skull there, you pretty much have one shot to kill off this Dipankara stage. So you can see, just nice. I would say 5 yen damage is just over the roof. Okay, so what we have here, Yang Jian as the boss. So he'll have initial attack. Other than that, he will convert one random rune to dark. And if you dissolve dark, or pretty much if you make dark combos, your team cannot attack. Which is why Zhao Linger is there for this particular reason, to convert light to fire, dark to hard. So there will be no dark runes on the board, so you're safe to spin. Right, another alternative for did I call her Zhao Linger this entire time? Lin Yueru, oh my gosh. Lin Yueru here. Alternative for Lin Yueru is the first joint operation card, which is the dragon one, which converts dark to fire. Right, that's a good alternative as well. Right, so with no dark runes on the board, first HP bar shouldn't be a problem. Right, second HP bar is pretty much the more annoying stage, right? Because it's 2-second movement time, 98 rounds of 2-second movement time, as well as 2 electrifying runes, right? Which is why I use Uriel's Convert, leaving just 3 colors on the board, so it's easier to do your spin. Right, so here pretty much is a GG already, because I still have Draconic Compulsion up and ready for me to use. So here, just make sure, just pray that your finger don't mess up the spin. Right, one shot, make sure you dissolve all the electrifying runes, hit that Draconic Compulsion button, and then give yourself a pat on the back. You've done it. Alright, so with Compulsion's attack bonus, I don't think any boss can survive a 5 yens all-out attack. Alright, so team attack bonus 175%, boom. GG. Alright, so I'm sorry I've been calling Lin Yueru Zhao Linger the entire time. I noticed only at the last part of the video. Right, so Lin Yueru, do not bring Zhao Linger, okay? So yeah. With this, 4 down, 1 more to go. I'm quite sure the last one is gonna take quite long, as usual. And the last extra is always the super sadistic one, in which I hope that I can clear it as soon as possible as well. Right, so yeah, I can see myself, you know, having that sign of relief very soon, like, oh, all the extra done once again. Right, so you can see that center one is what we have left. Fire extra again. Right, it's always the fire extra that is super sadistic. Yep, so that will have to wait. So with this, we're done with the 4th one. Right, so hopefully you guys enjoy this dark extra. Hopefully you guys can clear it as soon as possible as well. So with this, hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay. Right, leave a like if you did. I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.